Hi, friends. Welcome back to the next episode of Effective and Impactful Communication. So, today I am not going to tell you any tip for, you know, polishing your communication, improving your communication, how to make it effective. But before that, let us try to understand what exactly this communication means and what impact it will create if we don't have good communication skills. Okay, so I'll start with, have you watched Hindi TV serials, daily soaps? What actually happens there? There is one character called the heroine, she is the main character and she's supposed to cry all the time. And if she is a good character, she's supposed to cry. Whoever is good in all these TV serials, they are supposed to cry. And the person who is enjoying every moment is the one who is actual culprit. Well, I'm not getting into their script and the idea and anything. My point here is what the storyline is for all these serials, daily soaps, and surprisingly, we all are able to relate to them. Not we all, sorry, wrong language. See, this is called communication mistake. I meant most of the ladies who are married, who are, of our mummy's age, bhabhi's age, they are very well, they are very easily and comfortably able to connect to those characters. Why exactly? And what exactly these TV serials show? What problems actually they show? Somebody was saying something to someone and it was heard at the wrong, point of time, and hero or heroine or some character understood it something else, and it caused the whole story of misunderstanding and sadness, badness, and miseries, cryings, blah blah blah, generations after generations. Mihir died couple of times, but he's still alive. It's good, it's very good, but yeah. So I want to highlight these serials do not show anything other than communication gap. So do you understand how this communication gap play an important role in all the stories, not only just in TV serials. Now I'll come to the next point. Why we are able to relate to these serials? Most of the people. Why these serials are earning so much? Because the TRP is so high. Why the TRP is so high? Because general public is able to relate with some or other character. But how they are able to relate? Because they suffered from something similar at some point, if not every day, as they show, the TV serials show that these miscommunications and always conspiracies and all these things are going on and on and on, and the hero or the main characters are so foolish, they never understand anything, and they're never ever able to rectify their problems, and the vamp or the villain is always winning the scene, and the story is going on, and the good remains the good and the bad remains the bad. So whatever it is. But my point here is how most of the people are able to relate, whoever are the regular viewers. Why they are regular viewers if they are so toxic serials? They would be toxic, everybody would be, agreed, but still they will be, sitting, keeping the time for that particular episode, and will be watching, sometimes even crying while watching these serials. I've seen people crying, literally, and even discussing those characters, those stories, and they're like, oh my god, so much indulged with all their heart and soul, everything. Their emotions are attached to them. But why? Because, simple reason, you can relate with something only if you have gone through that particular thing, or you're facing at that time. So this communication gap, do you realize how serious impact communication gap can have in your life? It can spoil the environment, it can take away all your motivation, it can ruin your productivity, be it is your workplace, your personal life, professional life, generally your social life. If you do not have learning of communication, I'm not talking about language. Many people are confused if somebody is talking about communication skill, meaning it would be English language or some particular language. No, not at all. I have worked with many types of international clients. Like when you work with Japanese, they don't talk in any other language. If you have to work with them, either you have to learn Japanese or you have to hire an interpreter. English has nothing to do in this case, nothing to do with your work or anything. You may be the master of English language, doesn't matter. I worked with Swedish and Finnish clients. They're very good in English, and some people are not, but they're very comfortable, confident in their skin. English doesn't matter. So I'm not saying that you should not learn English. You should learn English, because our working language is English. Mostly in corporate specifically, we work in English language. It's a very it's a very commonly used nowadays. So it's good to have this skill, but English is a language. You can learn it by doing 2-3 months course, and you're done. You know English then. Give practice to your brain of speaking, work on your vocabulary, etc., etc., and you're all set with English language, and for that matter with any language. But communication skill is not just about the language. I want to give one more example of Dumb and Shairaz. This is a game, right? One team gives name of the film or book or something, to guess, and the other team has to play or just tell through the signs, or maybe the facial expression, what this movie name or book name could be, or etc., whatever, right? So in this case, the person who is explaining is not using any language, any defined language, I mean the language to which we speak, but still people understand. Your pet, the animals, they don't talk in English, Hindi, or any human defined language. But if you will actually start noticing them, you will come to know how much they talk to each other and even with you. So communication skills is not just confined to any language specifically, but your skill to be able to say what you want to say, and ensure that the other person is exactly receiving what you are sending, and not creating your life a mess like any daily soap serial. which we watch on all, all the channels, all TV channels, they show nothing but communication gap and the serious impacts of communication gap. For that matter, I am thankful. It's a good example. I found out while I was just, surfing on TV, and I found out, oh yeah, they show what? Just communication gap. Don't cry. Be happy. If you're a good person, if you're a hero or a heroine, the main character of your own story, be smiling. Be the king or the queen of your story, of your life. Don't be the victim, as they show in the TV serials. The most crying person is the, heroine or hero. The one who is, tolerating all the bad things in life is the hero. No. The person who survives and fight back and live gracefully with the dignity is hero. With this short note, I'll see you in the next video. Good night.